Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to explain batch and stream processing. So data processing is simply the conversion of raw data to meaningful information through a process. So there are two general ways to process data. One is batch processing, one is stream processing. So let's see what is batch processing. So batch processing is a process in which multiple data records are collected and stored before being processed together in a single operation. And then let's see what is the stream processing. Stream processing is a process in which a source of data is constantly monitored and processed in real time as a new data event occur. So let's see about first batch processing. In batch processing, newly arrived data elements are collected and stored, and the whole group is processed together as a batch. For example, uh, we can process data based on a scheduled time interval. Just example, if anyone have worked on ETL data loading, then they must know like we have historical load as well as incremental load. So in a historic, what is the historical load? So what we do load the data for till previous day. Like just example, yesterday what happened, some of data has generated. So in the night, what we'll do, out of business hour, we will process that generated data on scheduled time. So advantage of batch processing: large volume of data can be processed at convenient time. It can be scheduled to run at a time when computers or system might otherwise be idle, such as overnight or during off peak hour. Now what is the disadvantage? So the time delay between ingesting the data and getting the result. Yes, we will have a time delay. All of the batch job input must be ready before catch can be processed. Before batch can be processed. This means data must be carefully checked. Problem with data error and program crashes that occur during batch job bring the whole process at to a halt. Just assume we have a data available, like, but with some discrepancy, and we have a huge data because we are processing in a batch. So first we are collecting data for entire day, and in out of office hour or in night we are going to process this data. But just assume if we have a some discrepancy and the data volume is high, so when we start to process the data, what will happen, it will take some time. Definitely, this is a large volume of data, so it will take time. But due to some discrepancy, if it's failed, then again we have to rerun whole process. So again, this will take a long time. So if anyone has worked on a ETL or going to work on ETL, they will face this kind of issue. The input data must be carefully checked before the job can be run again. Even minor data error can prevent a bad job from running. So if I have worked on ATL. So what happened? I used to get 100, more than 100 plus file. So what happened? We in the batch process, if we had issue in any of the single file, our entire ETL was failing. So in that case, we have to fix all the files. Then we have to rerun the process. So it was taking very long time. So this is the disadvantage of batch processing. Now let's see stream processing. Each new piece of data is processed when it's arrived. So in this, we don't collect the data. As soon as new data arrive, we do process and store in output. Stream data processing is beneficial in scenario where new dynamic data is generated on a continual basis. Real world example of streaming data include a financial institution track change in the stock market in real time, compute value at risk, and automatically rebalance portfolio based on stock price movement. An online gaming company collects real-time data about player game interaction and feeds the data into its gaming platform. If it then analyze the data in real time, offer incentive and dynamic experience to engage its player. A real estate website that tracks subset of data from mobile device and makes real-time property recommendation of property to visit based on their geolocation. Stream processing is ideal for time critical operations that require an instant real-time response. Now, another thing is like we can combine batch and stream processing. So many large scale analytics solutions include a mix of batch and stream processing, enabling both historical and real time data analysis. Just assume a scenario when we have to analyze both historical as well as real time data. So in that case, we can create a combined batch and stream processing. So what will happen in some interval, like in a 1 hour or 2 hour of interval, our batch process will run and parallelly stream process will also run. And at the end, like before the output, we will integrate both the data using some logic. So this is all about combined batch and stream processing. So in the next video, I am going to start data engineering class. So I will start with Azure Data Lake Gen 2. So in that, I will try to cover I will try to do more and more practical, like how to create account, then how to use account. So theoretical part will be very less because I had already covered all the theoretical part. Now I'm going to work on practical. Thank you.